actor. Of course, my name changes all the time depending on what character I'm playing. I'm also a businessman. I'm a TV host, amongst other things. I come from a family of 5, 2 boys, 3 girls. What else? I guess that's about it, right? So everybody knows what I do. Basically, my first constituency is acting. That's what I do first and foremost. Every other thing is additional. I mean, there's a lot of difference. You know, there's a lot of difference between what it was back in the days and what it is right now. First and foremost, I think the most noticeable thing will be the passion for the job. You know, back in the days, most of the people, if not all, that I knew who came into the industry came in strictly because this was something that they wanted to do. I mean, talking for myself, this is something that I enjoy doing. For the longest time as an actor in the early days, I didn't even get paid a dime for what I was doing. You know, I was owed over and over again by the same producers. I have to put that in because the same producer comes and calls you again. You still get to go work for him even though he's already owing you for 1, 2, 3 productions. So, and there's only one thing that keeps taking you back there, which is just the passion to just keep doing this, irrespective of whether you get paid for it or not. Now, if you come to the present, you know, the case is very different. The people who aspire now to be actors do so because of the flash that they see or they assume that the other actors are living in, you know. So, and that's why it's difficult for a lot of them to find their bearing. A lot of them, it's difficult for them to make a headway. It's difficult to know what you're doing. It's difficult to make any kind of progress. It's difficult to push out those who assume that the old school actors. And the only difference is the old school actors came into it to do it simply for the passion of it, with or without money. And then the new people are coming in to do it hoping to make some quick money. So if you're hoping to make some quick money, you get very easily disappointed if the money doesn't come quick. Like I said, I've been acting commercially since 1994. And as of today, I still see people who say, oh, I just saw your film last year. This is what it is. So it takes a lot of patience, a lot of resilience, a lot of determination, a lot of dedication, a lot of focus. Back in the days, you know, when you go on a set, we really had to dedicate ourselves to a production. If you were lucky enough to have been selected for a production, then you know that the next 2 or 3 weeks, you were going to have to submit yourself for rehearsals. That means that you were not even assured of a role in the movie until after the rehearsal period, because you had 2 or 3 options for the same character at rehearsals. Everybody had their turn to try and, you know, put their best foot forward. And then at the end of rehearsals, then you know if you really got the jersey to be part of the team. These days, no rehearsals. People get scripts and even go on to location the very next day. People go to location and meet their scripts on location and begin to work. It's a whole lot different. But all of that is about to change. I mean, it's changing already with the old players moving away from straight to video and trying to go into cinemas, making sure we're premiering our movies, going to film festivals around the world, doing collaborations with other actors and actresses from different countries. That's change happening, so things are looking up. Oh, I got a couple of new projects. In fact, I got a project right now that's running around the cinemas. That's a Zebejiro production called Yellow Cassava. It's showing in cinemas right now. It's showing in schools and universities right now. I'm not sure it's made it to the cinema yet. As a matter of fact, I think there's a showing today at the University of Ibadan. That's called Yellow Cassava. I got another movie in the works waiting to premiere. That's 76. Everybody has heard about that one. That's the one that's going to change the face of movie making in Nigeria, starring myself, Ramsey Noah, Rita Dominic, Ibinabo Foboesima, ably directed by Izu Ojukwu. And then, yeah, I got like 3 projects awaiting release.